Tongariro Northern Circuit is located at Tongariro National Park in New Zealand. It is a 45-kilometer circuit. Tongariro National Park is the first national park in New Zealand and the fourth national park in the world. There are 3 active volcanoes in the national park. The iconic and majestic landscapes in Tongariro National Park have attracted adventurers of all ages since 1887. Tongariro National Park was the backdrop to Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit films. Apart from Tongariro Northern Circuit, the most famous track is Tongariro Crossing, which is also a part and highlight of Tongariro Northern Circuit. However, if you walk Northern Circuit, you will be able to enjoy more beauty of the national park. We started walking anti-clockwise from Wakapapa village on day 1. Chateau Tongariro Hotel was an icon in the village. However, some of the hotel infrastructure no longer met current safety standards, so it was closed permanently. Because the whole track is located above 1,100 meters above sea level, the landscape has alpine feature.
Snowberry.
It was windy that day. My friend stepped into river by accident. Then we went to the sidewalk to Lower Tama Lake and Upper Tama Lake. The historic hut was built in 1904 and it is the first hut in Tongariro National Park and the existing oldest alpine hut in New Zealand. It was used to cater tourists, however, it was replaced by another hut since 1968. Then we arrived at Waihohonu Hut. The hut is very clean and well maintained. The hut was fully booked and we camped at the campsite near the hut. The campsite is in the forest near a stream. In the morning on day 2, we walked to Ohinepango Spring after breakfast. The spring is from underground and very clear. So we returned to the campsite and started walking to the next hut. It was also windy on day 2. The landscape is totally different from day 1. After a steep climb, we saw a helicopter. Then we arrived at Ocharir Hut where we stayed overnight.
I love it. I think it's super cool. It's rad. Plus, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I have a tattoo of Gandalf on my arm. So
I camped outside again. It was super windy in the morning on day 3. It felt my tent could be torn down at any time. The hut warden told us the wind speed was still under the limit, so we were safe to walk over the mountain. The landscape is different again and it looked we walked on another planet. A rainbow appeared before we walked into the cloud. Then we started climbing the cloud in strong wind. We arrived at the Tongariro crossing section. Luckily, the cloud around us disappeared very fast. You can see the steam here. It was hard to walk up scree. After the red crater, we started walking down. I thought it was the sand blown by the wind in the air, however, it turned out it was the steam. The next section is surrounded by the rocks from the volcano. Then we finished the Tongariro crossing section and arrived at the junction where is 3-hour walk from the destination. The following section was muddy. We finished the track.